Gosh dang it, my thumbs aren't freaking working today. Hopefully I spelled sobriety right. Rock. Rock. Ranking. 808. Hey, good morning, my sweet, beautiful girlfriend. How are you today? Good to see you. You are first. The first and only. I'm doing good. I slept pretty I feel like I'm just responding to your text message here on live stream.
Woke up this morning, no smoke in my chest. No bottles to empty, no shame to confess. I'm learning the rhythm of breathing in deep, trading my chaos for dreams I can keep. Clear eyes, strong mind. I'm taking back my life, one step at a time. No more running, no more lies. Just clear eyes, clear eyes. Used to drown in the noise, the clinking of glass, thinking that healing was too much to ask.
And we need Fred Durst.
But every sunrise is a brand new sound. I'm standing up steady on solid ground. Clear eyes, strong mind. I'm taking back my life, one step at a time.
Salad, cheese, and eggs. Interesting, okay.
No more lies. Just clear eyes, clear eyes.
MPG Websies.
It's not about perfect,
Websites. What's up? Buenos
it's
dias.
about today. Choosing the light when it feels far away.
Are you asking me to prom? Oh, that's really nice. I'm gonna have to pass that. There's only one prom date for me.
I'm learning to live. I'm learning to rise. Clear eyes.
What's up, Kyle? Kai? Good to see you today. You guys can leave the troll comments. I honestly don't mind. Their comments just help the algorithm out.
Just clear eyes. Clear eyes. Just clear eyes. This time.
Something about that morning coffee just 10 out of 10 just hits. Beard hair is just out there acting a fool. Distant Xavier, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't remember you. Or I don't remember you. I apologize. That just means you guys start coming around more, right? I was driving home last night from Hungary's house, and on Sirius XM they were talking about oh, that's right, okay, now I kind of remember. It was an interview with the lead singer of Poppy Roach, King Holt 45. Yeah, I remember you actually. I remember the Holt 45. Hold 45 and two zigzags, baby, that's all you need. Um, and the lead singer of Papa Roach is talking about sobriety, and he's like, if the lead singer of what band was that? Was he talking about? I can't remember what band he was talking about. It's like, if that guy can get sober, then I can get sober, and that made me feel like, if I can get sober, you guys can be sober as well. I feel like we're like, this is like a church song. Welcome to church, everyone. Sir Can, what's up, dude? Hey, what brand? I mean, I don't know what brand of shoes you got, but what model of running shoes did you get? We're so curious. Ultra has a lot of different models. You posted in the Discord? Let me see. The Lone Peak 4 is nice, dude. I also run. Well, I don't run with the Lone Peaks, but I wear them every day as my just everyday shoes. Yeah, the Ultras, 1,000%. They're amazing shoes. Golly, almost 4 a.m. on my time. Holy moly. Love that color, dude. For everyone wondering, that isn't in the Discord. If you're on the Discord, you're missing out on so much of the conversation. I unfortunately don't have anything to send runners that I do for the cyclists. What would be something I could send a runner that I already have here? I'll have to think about something. I know they're really lightweight shoes. I don't have any like special Flying90 bandanas. I have been thinking about making some because that is an option on Bonfire. But I can see them in my head. I just can't get it to the computer. Well, it sounds like you need a freaking new hobby there, buddy. We're just oh, interesting. Do you live on Mars? I remember in the movie The Martian, he did that to make soil. It's I hate to use the word funny, you guys, because it's sad because people are getting hurt, but it's rained here and it's barely sprinkled, right? Compared to everywhere else in the world, it's barely rained today, and there's been just countless car accidents today in our county. Like I have this app where you get an alert every time there's an accident in the county, like like dispatch, like the fire department or ambulances have to go out there, and they're just all morning. It's just been popping off. All right, what do you guys think? It's loading right now. What do you guys think about this? This is kind of cool. Damn it. Damn white balance. I'll share this to the Discord. This is all going under the stream highlights. Yeah, the paisley is important to me. That's like a go-to bandana. You can't have a bandana without having the paisley, you know. But I don't know about having a plane in the middle, because I mean I'm not a pilot. So that doesn't really make sense to me. On the marathon shirts. You'll have to send me an example of what you're talking about in the Discord there, Sir Gan. It's not entirely ringing a bell. Monster Gaming is in the Discord right now. I'm surprised he's not in the stream. Or maybe he isn't, he just hasn't said anything. If anything, the middle it should be my Flying90 logo with the wings. There, boom. Problem solved. Oi! The sun's coming out. Hopefully the roads and everything dry up. That's the one I mean. Oh, right. Okay. Heck yeah, dude. We're all on the same page here. Oi. But yeah, we did talk about, or the title is sobriety. And it's important to be, I don't know, it's important to me now to be sober. There are some times where I'm like, ooh, a beer sounds really good, or a little bit of the grass sounds really good, but I've gone so long without it at this point, and I'm really like, oof, a nice Zen would be just hit this, it'd be the cherry on the cake for today. But I know even just one would put me right back to where I was. I mean, I was going through a can a freaking day, and that's just crazy. And especially now with the price of those things, holy moly. It's like $7 or $8 a can now, which is insane. And I see people still doing it. I'm like, how are you able to afford this? You know, with the price of everything going up, my wages sure haven't gone up. I know, right? Hey, Satam, good to see you. It's been a while. Like a month after quitting nicotine, the cravings subsided, but then like recently, they've been kicking on all cylinders, and I'm like, oh, just stay strong. And you know, my mantra is nicotine doesn't control me, and when I start to get these cravings, I just repeat that in my head, and it helps to fight the urge. So that's good. And like one of my buddies even told me one time, that's good. I have crazy dreams every night, it seems like. Like last night I had a dream where I was at the fire academy, and I was like right outside my little container where I work, and I needed to go to the other side. I was on the other side, and I needed to go back to the container to get my bike. But then the cops were there, and they were training, but they all had like rifles and rocket launchers and stuff. And they kept pointing them at me for some reason. And I was like, don't shoot me. And they're like, don't worry, we're just dry firing these things. And I was like, well, why do you feel the need to point them at me? And like, oh, that's just part of the training. And I was like, okay. So then I'm like running towards my container to get my bike, and they start shooting at me. And I'm like, what the heck? It was really, really odd. And then I was getting ready to leave, but then I looked up at my container and there was like this giant hole in it because they've been doing like roofing stuff. And I was like, oh, you guys didn't even close the roof prop. And so I climb up through the hole and then close it. But then my other two coworkers are there, and then we're like talking, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? Why did you guys close this? And it was like 6 p.m. at the end of the day, and then all these other fire agencies started showing up to the college to do training. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? So random. It's weird how your brain can just put things together. It's like, oh, sorry. My wildest like ideas during the day, I could have never even thought of these ideas, you know. But then when I'm dreaming, it just happens. And they say when, like, I was a heavy freaking smoker. I know, right? It's like I clocked out for the day. I'm tired. I'm gonna leave work over there. But I was someone who was high every single day, right? All day, every single day. And they say once you quit smoking, like once you quit the levels I was on, then your brain makes up for your lack of REM sleep because it impacts your REM sleep. So your brain just gets crazy freaking dreams. And that's true. I'm I'm living that. I'm living proof that happens. Oh, the sun feels nice on my skin. Andrew Huberman encourages you to get at least 15 minutes of sun exposure every morning. Andy, you should call your breakfast stream breakfast at Andy's. Yeah, we should put this logo, this one inside of the bandana in the middle instead of the plane. Breakfast at Andy's. Your Flip 4 just broke and you need to buy a new cheap phone for use until the new launch. Are they gonna do a Flip 5? In yesterday's stream, we talked about talking like the Californians. So for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna try my best to talk like this. Oh, brother, your Flip 4 just broke. Oh man, that is not cool. The Flip 7 launch, what are they gonna do? Flippy floppy, like you're surfing down the line, you know, just flippy floppy. I can't I can't keep it up for very long. Oh, dude. Man, it's like you got sand in your butt crack, you know? You're just going down the line and you just got sand up in your butt. You need to wash out your wetsuit, dude. Ugh. Totally gnarly. Boy. Well, guys, bust out your chirp wheels because it's chirp wheel time. I know Davey mentioned wanting to stretch at the same time, so. Breakfast at Andy's, dude. We're gonna have sunny side up eggs. Because we're in California, so of course we're gonna have sunny side up at Breakfast at Andy's. Your cats got panicked? Oh man. Your cats owe you a new phone then, dude. I mean, we say dude and bro pretty frequently, but past that, and sick and gnarly. Oh. The one thing about living in California is everyone thinks you know a celebrity. Oh, do you know anyone famous? Who's the... There's one guy I know that's pretty relatively famous. But other than that, like a few famous people, right? But not like if I would name them to you guys, you'd be like, who is that? That person's famous. Like, yeah, they're famous in like my world. And I don't mean just mean like my reality. Like, I mean like things that I'm interested in. We live where we live. We live kind of in the. How do I say this? If you're into motocross, we live in kind of a relatively prime area. A lot of training goes on out here. I know that guy. He lives actually down the street. I'm friends with a few people when I was on Instagram. Um, he was a professional. He needed signatures. I need some posters. I need to get some prints of mine made up, and I'll sign them again. Danielle Hungry has one of those from way back in the day when I thought I was cool. You know, it's funny. I can tell you guys something right now. Like, I think we've talked about this on stream before too. Is you can immediately tell when people aren't from here. They aren't from here. They aren't born here because they'll say Cali, and that's just like, ugh. I don't know. It's just a dead giveaway. People that are from here that were born and raised say California or CA. You have to say the whole enchilada. You can't just say Cali. It's like Cali. But yeah, if you look up Adam Intignap, he's a professional motocross racer. And I went to I've known him since elementary school. He's a cool guy. One of the baseball pitchers from the Dodgers went to high school with me. I see him every now and then. He lives here again. I didn't know him in high school though, but like whenever we see each other now, it's like, oh hey, what's up, man? Like, hey. Mingy doesn't sound as good as Callie. That's funny. Yeah, if you have a slip disc, circling back to the chirp wheel, this would be good. Might be good for it. Again, I'm not a medical professional, so don't hold me accountable for it, but this is basically just a really nice way to get a nice, good stretch on your back. And this is like this is the medium one, and this one's the really deep, getting in there. Really get in there, brother. Deep stretch. Buenos dias, Foxy. Good to see you this morning. Did you get your bike yet? Looks like you got a big old belly. I don't have one of those, but I know what you're talking about. They look nice. My roller has some teeth, but it doesn't vibrate. This is a water bottle. This is a water bottle foam roller, so it has some teeth, but it doesn't vibrate. And then this ball, they have balls like this that also vibrate. They have them at Walmart, and they vibrate and they heat, I believe. But they're like $90 or something like that. That's insane. Boy, that's insane, brother. Do you know how many times I could go surfing for $90? Yeah, we got like 30 minutes, 35 minutes left of this stream and stretch. I gotta go back to editing my video from yesterday because I was tired last night and wasn't feeling it. Monster Gaming, we're live, brother. Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for joining us. You know, yesterday we were talking about house parties and stuff, and later that evening when Danielle, Hungary, and I keep saying her real name. Sorry, Hungary. Hungary and I went to the baseball game yesterday. I ran into the dude who had the best house parties ever. They start out. They always start out as low-key kickbacks and then just turn on to full-blown ragers. What great times! What a great time! Boy. Yeah, right. You were there, Monster Gaming. Yeah, yesterday was a good one. I gave you guys a sky view when I went to the El Baño. Yes, Satyam is he's a doctor, for lack of a better word. Nice. Hopefully, Andy, over there, did you guys have the rule where if you passed out, if you had your shoes on, you were free game, but as long as you had your shoes off, you were off limits. That was just some kind of weird rule. It's like, you're gonna fall asleep, make sure you take your shoes off. You don't want to wake up with a freaking dong on your forehead, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm just stretching out my calf muscles with the band on my foot. You guys are a little crazy over there in the UK. Do I have pets? Yeah, I have two dogs, and they're both Jack Russell. Brother, what, dude? Someone threw up in your shoes? Holy moly! That's hardcore, Andy. That's crazy. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to scroll back up for that one, Monster Gaming. Buckrinder is live. Dang, Buckrinder hasn't made very many videos lately. All right, hold on a second. Let me scroll up here and see what Monster Gaming said. What's a panner dish? I've never heard of panner before. Has any other Americans here have heard of panner? Let me look this up. Cashew apple. Ugh, that sounds good. I like the sound of cashew apple. So this is what I came back up with. A paneer dish refers to a culinary preparation that features paneer, a fresh, non-melting Indian cheese made by curdling milk with an acidic agent like lemon juice or vinegar. Paneer is a staple in Indian cuisine, especially among vegetarians, due to its high protein content and versatility. It absorbs flavors well and maintains its shape when cooked, making it suitable for various dishes ranging from curries to grilled items. We got a paneer butter masala, a rich and creamy curry made with paneer cubes simmered in a tomato-based sauce enriched with butter and cream. Palak paneer. The dish combines chicken masala is pretty interesting. Well, that's sweet. Can you share a photo of it into the Discord for us? Let's see what you made. We should have at this point, we should have a cooking channel, right? On the Discord. Everyone can show what they're eating. I mean, you guys remember when Instagram used to be just about food pics? Butter chicken was an accident. Just saw an Old Spice cucumber avocado. Is that a flavor of deodorant? Now you guys got me all distracted here on my telephone. You know what I'm just seeing, you guys? I'm just checking out the surf report. I honestly don't like going to yeah, the Dr. Death, dude, the Dr. Death flavor is awesome. Every time I show up to these baseball games now, I got one in my hand, and it made me think of Julian from Trailer Park Boys, where he always has a drink in his hand. And if you guys have never checked out the Trailer Park Boys, I'd highly recommend at least just watching one episode. It's a Canadian show. Nice. I like that you've heard that, Andy. You got Bubbles, Julian, Randy's the. Is Randy the third guy, the ginger one, or is Randy the trailer park manager? I can't remember. Mr. Leahy, yeah, okay, that's the trailer park manager. And I just saw an interview with them on Steve-O's podcast. And they Steve-O was talking about how they just stick to the bit constantly. Oh, yeah, that's right. He always has his shirt off for some reason. He's got a big old beer belly. But he always has his shirt off. Wake up! He sounds like you need a monster. All right, let me make a cooking, a food pick channel here on the Discord really quick. Food picks. Food pics, no dick pics. Save that for the DMs. Okay, we got a food pics one now. Boy. I still can't get. Yeah, I just made it. It's on there now. Monster Gaming. I still can't get over yesterday saying that I'm gonna eat. I can't wait to eat Hungry's torta. That just sounds so sexual. You know, we've really just the Discord's for all of us, right? We've really just done a great job creating a community. Cool people that like to. Monster Gaming, you're on there. You're already on the Discord, right? I believe your name's Yeesh. Is that how you say? Is that how you say your name? It's just on the sidebar. It's under the gaming channel. And so on Discord, each subject basically. Yeah, you're. Are you Monster Gaming? Are you talking about Hungry's food channel, or are you talking about on the Discord? That's all gravy. Nice pun. Nice food pun. I see what you did there because we're talking about food. Boy. Hopefully. It said it was supposed to rain again at 8, but it's already 8:38. The Do I have a YouTube channel? No, I don't. This is the only YouTube channel I have. But I made a channel on the Discord. How would you guys explain it here? Like each topic on Discord is what they call channels, basically. And so on the Discord, I made a new one for just cooking one, and it's called Food Picks. My foreign trips, I've been to Mexico 3 times. I've been to Barcelona. I've been to Canada. Let's see. I'm trying to make a joke here. Going to New Mexico feels foreign. The East Coast feels foreign, coming from a West Coaster. I love the East Coast, like the Carolinas and stuff like that, and the South are awesome. I mean, no offense to the East Coast or you guys, but it feels like if this is, how do I say it? How does it look so you guys can, so it's like making sense. We're on the West Coast, right? As you guys start to go east, the more east you go, it feels like you're going back in time, I swear. There was one campground I've been to that was a dry campground, and I'm like, what? We're camping. Camping and alcohol go together like cocaine and waffles, you know? All right. My favorite. Nice. That's really cool, Satyam. Nepal would be cool. I'd like to go to Nepal one day. But as you guys know, we have hit 10 beautiful likes. So you know what that means. We're signing off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing with you guys. Boy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one for all y'all. Panny Puri is banned there. What's Panny Puri? You guys are dropping some sweet lingo into the chat that I just don't even understand. I've traveled to my nearby supermarket. Whoa, did you guys hear that, dude? That was really radical. A bird just crashed into my window. I was trying to see what's up to the chat. Whoa, that was gnarly. What the heck? That was crazy. Oh, it's an Indian dish. Nice. Okay, okay. Holy freaking moly. Is there another India? Hmm. That's an interesting concept. I've never heard that before. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's funny. It's fun hearing about different foods and stuff. Like Andy mentioned something that we have here a lot, and he's like, I can't remember what. He said it was like really sweet, and I was like, oh, that's really sweet. Like maybe over here we're just so used to like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Satyam is also from India. Mm-hmm. That's right, Lucky Charms. Mm-hmm. That's what you were saying. Yep. And I was like, dang, we're just so used to here in America. We're so used to artificial sweeteners, and we're so used to just everything being so sugar laden. And we're like, oh, that's sweet. Like that just tastes normal to us over here. Yeah, we have a lot of a few viewers from over there. What's his name? Gosh, he pops up all the time. But he's from Pakistan. I'm gonna look that up right now. We don't really. There actually is an Indian. Yeah, Arizona drinks. Whoa. The pani puri looks delicious. I wonder if hungry. There's an Indian restaurant down in Santa Barbara on State Street, right? Santa Barbara. um, I wonder if they have this stuff because this looks good. Little like, not like dumplings, but so at its core, pani puri consists of the puri is a crispy, hollow, round shells made from simoloya or wheat flour, deep fried until they puff up, and then they're filled with a savory mixture typically comprising of mashed potatoes, boiled chickpeas, onions, and spices. And look at these little babies. That doesn't look. I'm doing a terrible job of showing the photo. My hand's not big enough for. What's that? Let me look it up. I'm gets in the car and drives to Santa Barbara. The Nan shop. I don't really want to go down into Isla Vista, to be honest. But there's one on State Street. See, that's what we're talking about, Monster Gaming. That sounds freaking delicious. Indian Tandoori Kingdom is what it's called. And it's got 4.5 stars out of 5. I'm looking at their menu right now. So what we should do is we should go live while we're there, and then you guys could, uh, like, not necessarily translate for us, but like recommend. Um, oh, they have the pannier that you're talking about. There's this cheese fritter served with a homemade chutney. They got tikka masala. I'm not a big fan of tofu anymore though, so that's a hard pass for me. They got makini paneer. That sounds pretty good. Gosh, it doesn't look like they have the. Oh, okay, okay. It doesn't look like they have the pani puri though. Oh, but they got. I'm totally butchering all these words, and I apologize. But they got the belly puri, BHELI, India's most popular snack, made from puffed rice, potatoes garnished with cilantro. You can make it at home? Oh, okay. Hmm. I think we gotta go now. Hungry and I will go one of these days. If you guys just donate $1,000 to the Buy Me a Coffee, um, we'll go try everything, everything on the menu. Tofu is pretty boring. It's just really bland, and it comes in squares, and it's just it takes the flavor of other stuff. Indian Tandoori Kingdom. I'm gonna send this to Hungry right now so we don't forget what it's called. Yeah, Andy gets it. I used to be a vegan for like 2 years, and I've had my fair share of tofu, and I'm cool. I'm passed on, and it also lowers your testosterone too. So, oh, more crunch. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm willing to give it a shot, Monster Gaming. Gosh, I really wish I could remember what our friend's name is, our Pakistan friend. Because he says he wants to be called Jack, but I can remember what he wanted to be called in American, but his ah, gosh darn it, it's bugging me. Hmm. One of my best friends, not best friend, but he was like we became friends because I always would go into the gas station to see him, and his name was Sunny, and he was from Pakistan, and that guy was awesome too. He had great stories. He made these awesome like I don't know how to just really I don't know how to call them, but they were these like flat wooden things, and then you could lift it up, and then there'd be these like awesome baskets, if that makes sense. So they'd lay flat. They'd be like little pieces of wood put together, and they'd lay flat, and then you'd, and then boom. Oh, interesting. Well, that's sure not on the news. The only wars we hear about is like what's going on with Ukraine and Russia, and then this whole like Israel and Palestine stuff, right? That's all we really hear about. My my brother-in-law actually went over there to Israel for a little bit of work. He's an iron worker, and from his hotel room, he could see bombs and stuff getting dropped. And like, dude, that's freaking gnarly. That's gnarly, dude. Palagam attack. Interesting. Let me look that up too. Next stream is just going to be called "Let's Just Hang Out and Look Up Stuff." Oh wow, that just happened. On April 22nd, a tragic terrorist attack took place in the Basaran Valley near the town of Palagram in the Anantnag district of Jammu and Kashmir. This assault resulted in the deaths of 26 individuals and left over 20 others injured. The victims were primarily non-Muslim male tourists, including an Indian Navy officer on his honeymoon and a foreign national from Nepal. This attack is considered the deadliest attack of its kind in India since the 2008 Mumbai attacks. Whoa. Whoa, basically, so like, interesting. Like, if we, so we were terrorists. Like, if we were there, we would have gotten shot, right, and killed because it says their MO. The attackers reportedly asked victims to disclose their names and religions. Some were asked to recite Islamic verses to determine their faith. Men were forced to remove their trousers to check for circumcision, a practice associated with the Islamic tradition. Those identified as non-Muslims were shot at close range. Like, wait a second. So wait. So if you have a circumcised, that's a bad thing, or is that a good thing? And it's interesting that they're like imagine holding a pupa and they're like, "Let me see your penis," and it's like, wait a second, what? That's wild. A local Muslim resident, Saeed Adil Hussein Saha, attempted to intervene and protect the tourist, but was tragically killed by the attackers. Golly. So wait. What type of penis would get you a pass? Okay, so the circumcision. So I had to ask ChatGPT. In the context of that horrific attack, the militants were checking to see if men were circumcised because circumcision is a common religious practice among Muslim men, while non-Muslim men in India, like Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, and Christians, are typically not circumcised. So in that situation, circumcised equals likely Muslim, you might be spared. Not circumcised equals likely non-Muslim, you are at greater risk. Okay, whew, we're good here. Golly, that is. So this is what ChatGPT. I'm just reading what ChatGPT says. They were using it as a brutal, horrifying shortcut to try to and identify who was Muslim and who wasn't. Yo, Joseph, what's up? Did you come in at a weird time, brother? Of course, it's a sick and flawed logic. Not every Muslim man is circumcised, and not every non-Muslim man is uncircumcised. But that was the twisted method the terrorists used. Interesting. We're just we're just talking about our Johnsons. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up. Andy, my Johnson is so small. I would have said, "Just shoot me now." Said yam. Good. It prevents infection. Pakistanis have circumcised penis, and terrorists don't want to kill their own people. That's where they are checking. Oh, nice. Well, thanks for tuning in to Jason. We got two Jasons up in here. Or sorry, we got Joseph. We got Joseph and we got Jason. I appreciate you stopping by because of the Ozark Trail bike. Hungry, that's Hungry's bike. She absolutely loves it. It was pretty easy to build. It seems like it's great quality. That's her first gravel bike. We just got into gravel riding. We've been mountain bikers and road cyclers. Hey Chantel, good to see you too. I'm just laughing because of where this conversation started, and now this conversation started about sobriety, and now we've made our way into talking about circumcised penises. Whoa, that's crazy, Satyam. Hopefully, the people are able to get their water. We're doing good over here. We're talking about our members. I know it was a pretty serious, and it's really awful that people lost their lives. To be completely honest, I mean, in all seriousness, right? It is really sad and it's heartbreaking, right? But I mean, just their logic between like, let me see your penis. They're just gun-toting dudes, and they're like, drop your pants. That's crazy. It's like, dang. Here's a question for you guys. Has there ever been a period of time in the entire history of the world where there just hasn't been war going on somewhere? You know? I mean, it's talking about water. I think Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean drinking water. Ooh, honestly, Jason, I'm I love it, There's I just recently did a trail the other day that I would normally do on my mountain bike, and it was a little saucy, a little spicy. And there were some parts where I was like, I wish I had my mountain bike right here, but honestly, I love a gravel bike. You get the speed on the road that you wouldn't get on a mountain bike, but then you're also able to go off road like you can on a mountain bike. So oh no, Chantel, there's no right or wrong, or you came in at the right time. Yeah, graveling is fun. I really enjoy it. See you, Joseph. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, there hasn't been a time. One of you guys said during the Stone Ages was the only time there's been peace. What a great stream today. North Korea is a peaceful country. Wasn't there the Korean War? And North Korea is almost always ready to be at war, right? Yeah, Kim Jong Il, or is it Kim Jong Un? It was Kim Jong something or other. And we've been shooting off. So where I live, we have our we have the rockets that are made to shoot down incoming nuclear ICBMs, right? And we've been test firing a lot of them lately. It's like, do y'all know something we don't know, or why are we testing these out a lot more often? Yeah, I know, right? All right. We haven't done much dressing, but we have hit an hour. So what do you think? Should we hang out for a little bit longer? I kind of want some more coffee. What else I need to edit? Yeah. Monster Gaming. How would they say that in what language do they speak over there in India? Or how would they say that in hey Gary, good to see you. In Kashmir, I just asked ChatGPT that, and it says, "Good question, though a very dark one given the context." Interesting. So in Kashmir, most people speak Kashmiri or Urdu. Urdu? The attackers being from a militant groups like Lashkar-e Tabi or the Resistant Front almost certainly spoke Urdu during the attack. In Urdu, a rough way they may have said, "Let me see your penis," would be "Apna land dikhao," or a little more formal but still aggressive, "Apni shamarga dikhao." Sharamga literally means private part or a place of modesty. Dang, Gary, it sounds like you had a busy night. Depending on how vulgar or aggressive they were being, Lund is slang for penis, pretty crude, while Sharab, Sharamga is more formal or clinical word. They might, they also might have barked something like Capre Utaro, take off your clothes, or pants Utaro, take off your pants, and then physically inspected. Golly. And then, imagine if they just had like a massive one too, you know, like they take off their pants and it's just like, oh, the world is crazy. Absolutely crazy. For a second, look, I had a pretty good male pattern baldness, but I got a good hairline. Yeah. That's enough darkness for one day. Nice. Jason, that just came from our stream, he is pulling the trigger on the flat bar model today. Nice. You will like it. You will love it. I hope you have a lot of fun riding out there. Thanks for stopping by the stream today. Show my furs. I don't. Oh, the dogs. They're out having breakfast right now. Actually, they're out to breakfast. The dogs are at breakfast right now. They're usually right, they're right here and there when we start because they just woke up, right? But it is almost. It looks like it's gonna rain again. It's 9:08 here on the west coast of California. I know, right? I mean, can't you tell by my face? We've just been having a great stream. We got a lot of people up in here. Oh, I haven't done any sit-ups yet. Boy. Yeah, that's why on the conversation of sleep, that's why I have my videos come out in at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if I don't feel like editing them last night, then I have like a good window of time in the morning. But then if I know I have to be at work by like 9 or something, then I'll stay up a little bit later and bang them out so I have to do them in the morning. But it is Saturday, so I have an extra window. But yeah, Hungry only needs how many more subscribers do you need? You're at 28 now. So you only need 22 more subs to go, so you can go live. She's at 29 now. Because she only needs 21 more subs, and then she can go live. She's been killing it on her shorts lately. Holy moly. Look at all them views. She's almost up to 11,000 total views on her channel. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, check it out. 29 subscribers. You want to see my dogs? This is her dog. Nice. Well, thanks for spreading the love around, Chantel. That's awesome. We're all just one big community here, right? Last night, she gave my two dogs a bone, and they went crazy on it last night. You can't really tell in the photo, but they destroyed that bone in like 30 minutes. This is unrelated to the bones, but this is the logo we're probably going to use for our baseball jerseys. As you guys know, we're going to be fundraising for first thing first, we're fundraising for new tires for the Hyundai, and then second, next year we want to sponsor a baseball team. Daniela's nephew plays baseball. Like, would you consider it little league? Little league. See you, Satyam. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being a part of the conversation. That's awesome. But we can sponsor his team next year, and that'd be awesome. It's only $400, and then we can get our Flying90 on the back of all the jerseys. Yeah, okay, it's Little League. Okay, cool. Here's a photo the other day of me walking Charlie in rugby. A lot of you guys were wondering what I look like without a beard. Here's a photo of me without a beard. This was in my like firefighting days. This was in 2017, I believe. Yeah. The good old days as a firefighter. Now I got this big old beard. Still work at the fire academy. Yeah, that is me. I didn't even know I could grow a beard until I got hurt as a firefighter, and I was like, well, I don't need to shave anymore, and just let this thing just grow out, and here we are. Yeah, I know, right? If I was to shave too, I'd be totally unrecognizable. And people don't even recognize me now with a beard, which is cool. Uh, it's like a little disguise that I can't take off. Oh, my back. Shout out to the pets. Ew. 3, 4. Oh, don't worry, Monster Game. I'm gonna have a lady. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, right? I want to get that beanie that Billy Gibbons wears. 11, 12. I know, right? Definitely pray for the victims. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The black one is more of like a fancy dress hat. Boy. It's flat. It's a flat build. It was kind of flat build. It's kind of popping up a little bit. And then this is a cowboy hat. I used to work on a ranch, and so I would wear cowboy hats all the time. And it was fun. It was cool and all. Don't get me wrong, but it was kind of a pain in the butthole. When you work on, like, I was a mechanic, so I worked on all the tractors and stuff, and going underneath and doing stuff on tractors was kind of a pain in the butt. It was just easier to wear a ball cap. A Lee Van Cleef hat. Never heard of that person before. See, Monster Gaming, thank you for stopping by. I don't want to make a joke about it because that's just insensitive, but that's hopefully your vibes stay up and so do your pants. We had to make one. Sorry, I don't want to be insensitive because it's jacked up that people lost their lives, and it's also insane that they were like, like, let's see your penis. Yeah, Gary, there was a recent the conversation about that was they were talking about a recent attack in India, kind of where they live, and the terrorists made them drop their pants. Not the people in the chat, but the victims. The terrorists made them drop their pants and check to see if they were circumcised or not. And if they weren't circumcised, they killed them because in the Muslim, sorry, I just did a bunch of sit-ups, so I'm a little out of breath. In the Muslim culture, you're circumcised, and that's just so mind-blowing to me. For those of you guys that you come in here a little late and you're like, what are you guys talking about? So yeah, I know. One last time, let me see your penis. We need shirts to say that now. And there's like a dude holding a gun. It could be like a spray paint kind of thing, or what? There's like an old kind of shirt with this like terrorist looking kind of guy. Like, I don't think it was Fidel Castro. but I can see the image in my head. Who's the famous dictator? Insurance and posters is kind of famous. It's not loading for some reason. Let's get off Wi-Fi. I can see it in my head, and I think it found it for me. Yeah, okay. The poster was, or the dude I'm thinking of is Chi Che Guevara. And we need that, and he's we need some guy that looks kind of like that, and then the bottom says like, "Let me see your penis." Okay, enough. Let's stop talking about terrorism and people losing their lives because it's fucked up. I played Diablo 3 for a few hours last night, and we'll play Diablo 4 today. Nice. I am. I we're back on the penises, but I am balls deep into Diablo 3 now. It was on sale, and I totally get it. I totally get the lore behind it, and I'm just like sitting here thinking like, oh, we're almost done streaming. Then we go play some Diablo after we get today's video edited. Hey, Aaron, good to see you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I can still be streaming. I can still stream while I edit, but I kind of gotta go to the El Baño, and we're out of coffee too. Roach, good to see you. Everyone's just showing up right now. Roach, great to see you. It's been a while. Hopefully, life has been doing good for you, Roach. Hopefully life's doing great for all of y'all here in the stream. I really appreciate all you guys. It's so cool, like how many people I've met through Clint's stream, right? The the breakfast stream just keep going on. We went from breakfast at Andy's to now stretching with Flying90. Boy, it's just a. I know, right? We're just gonna end it. Just kidding, we're not gonna end it. We're still doing good. Everyone's just hanging out. I know, right? I I was thinking about that, but the kitchen is freaking messy right now. I went downstairs to look at it earlier, and I was like, "Holy moly! There's absolutely no way we could do streaming because it's embarrassing." And two, we don't have any avocados. Just a gosh dang shame. Oh. Oh. We got one dog. Come on, Higgins. What in the Lord's good name is that now? What the heck? What is this? I know you didn't do this, Higgins. Charlie's pissed that we didn't let him in, so he killed a sponge. Like, what the heck? These dogs. When I say these dogs, I just mean that dog. Could you? I wish I could play the mandolin. It's just a decoration piece now. What are we talking about here? What's? Oh, you don't like avocados, Gary? Sir, do you have anything to explain for yourself? Hmm? Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar, Charlie? Say something to the viewers about what you. Sir, can you explain this? He's like, I'm just not even gonna look at it. Young man, hey. Charlie, I can move this to your eyes. What happened here, buddy? Hmm? Well, I killed that bone, and I was still on a killing spree. I was listening to Killing Time by AFI, and well, the sponge was the next subject. The sponge was the next thing on my hit list. Yeah, exactly. No, Charlie. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. I'm just gonna hide in your beard, Dad. Whoop. It looks like you have a big fluffy mop of hair, Charlie. No, buddy. What are we gonna do with you, huh? Oh, just love me, Dad. Just love me. There's a Teskey Brothers song called Hold Me. I'd recommend checking them out. I think they're from the UK, actually. Or Australia. Just two totally separate places, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like, you left me alone. You left me alone. It's almost 9:30. I haven't gone for a walk. What's a boy supposed to do? And Sat Yam was asking for to see the boys too, and he's gone now. Well, now I gotta go pick up your mess. You better go see what's going on. You better go see what's going on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pick up this mess really quick. Oh, Higgins, what a crazy boy that guy is. Okay, we are back. Oh, boy, what a stream. Welcome back, Monster Gaming. Have you ever heard of... what was that person's name? Che Guevara? Guevara? Turksiki. Good to see you. This is who I was thinking of for a shirt that says, "Let me see your penis." Yeah, I do actually remember you. It's been a while. Oy. I know, right? Yeah, I was one. I knew it had to be somewhere in the Cuban, somewhere in that. I wonder if we could get in trouble for a shirt that said that. We'd probably have to like block out the not block out the word penis, but like use different characters. The 2% difference between finishing strong and hitting the wall. I found it. Swiss nitric oxide today. If you buy 2, you get 50% back in feed credit. That's $75 in feed credit. Holy moly. Yeah, Chantel, you'll have to join the Discord because we just made a food section on the Discord. Well, thank you for stopping by all the way from Turkey. No, the only supplements I do take are magnesium. I take magnesium, zinc, vitamin C and D, and sometimes at night I take 5-HTP to go to sleep. You say, yeah, you're back too. Welcome back, you guys. I appreciate you coming back to the stream. It's been a... Yeah, the link to the Discord will pop up here in a sec, but if you're watching on like a computer or an iPad, the links are clickable. But unfortunately, for some reason, if you're watching on mobile, they don't work. It's still really weird. Nice, Satyam. What's for dinner? Chantel's having smoked paprika chicken, which sounds absolutely delicious. Whose house are we having dinner at? Breakfast at Andy's. Stretch with Flying90. And we're just skipping lunch. And now we're going straight to dinner. Paul Higgins. Are you cooking us dinner, Higgins? He's just looking around like, what? Not anymore. I can't play guitar anymore. Now I'm just a guitar owner. My breakfast does sound good. A breakfast burrito sounds good. Some nice cheese, some eggs, a little asada sounds tasty. Mmm. Oh. Oy. I think, honestly, guys, this is going to be the biggest watch hour streams we've had in quite a while. I really appreciate you guys wanting to hang out with me and hang out with all of us. I can't wait to see what kind of bike Foxy's getting today. Davey's getting a bike here in the next few days as well. Sir Can's running. Like, we've really made an awesome community. That's awesome. How many times can you say awesome in one single sentence, you know? Bike club! Oh, yeah, Daniela just got a gravel bike. Instant noodle sandwiches. Interesting. Yeah, that's my dog Higgins you just saw. Higgins90. What Indian cuisine have I tried? Ooh, okay. I've had this one where it's like a curry, I believe, and it had lamb. There's this place in Colorado called the Taste of the Himalayan, and I've been there a few times. I've had that, and then the nam. How do you say that word? The NAAM bread. That stuff's good with all the different little dipping sauces you could put in there. Ay. Oh. Donde está el music? Oh, the speaker died for some reason. Alright. My hips are sore. Now does this stream just turn into a stream where I'm just sitting here reading the chat? I guess we're on the hangout, the hangout section, right? We're done stretching. The geese are flying over. I know, right? I do. I got my DNA tested, and I do have a little bit of. Somewhere down the line, there has been some Viking. I'm not a direct. I don't have direct Scandinavian blood in me, but from the regions and stuff where I am from, the Vikings have definitely infiltrated that area. That's why I like the Viking music so much, and the Norse pagan religion makes so much sense to me. What's my native origin? Ooh, I'm 99.8% from Northern Europe, European. I'm basically like as white as it gets, more or less. I know, right? And last night at dinner, one of the members there was talking about wanting to go out in a Viking funeral, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you trying to go to Valhalla?" But I didn't. I'm still a little shy in the group, so I didn't say anything. You have tribal origin? Nice, very cool. Who was? I don't. Was it one of you? I don't think it was one of you guys that was talking, telling me I shouldn't have gotten all these tattoos. I can't remember. Someone came on the stream and was like, "You should not. You've ruined your body by getting a bunch of tattoos." I'm like, "Oh, whatever." Yeah, I do have some German blood in me too, Gary. But not 100% German like you said you are. Gosh, my mustache is just out of control. Like, hey, I have an upper lip up under there. It was funny when the sun kind of shines through the back of my beard that you can see where it lies. Boy. We got 2.5 hours until today's video should go up, but you're a proud doctor. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Being a doctor's cool, right? We need doctors. I know, right? And each one kind of just, instead of each one having like a semblance or a meaning behind it, now it just kind of represents a period of time in my life. You know, like that's the meaning behind it for me. And this, I mean, I'm not like covered in tattoos, but I do have a few, and I want to finish out getting this arm just completely filled in, but I'm not really sure with what. I'd like to get a completely black, all black, like not really black and white tattoos because the white fade, like right, like this had white in it, but it's completely gone. But I'd like to get all black cicada. I think that'd be a cool tattoo. I really enjoy, or I like the cicadas. They're really interesting. I've never tried paragliding, but there is a part of me that would love to get into powered paragliding, where you wear that big fan on your back, and you know you have the paraglider up top. I think that'd be freaking awesome. hypothetically speaking, I feel like I could paraglide to work because we have a pretty good landing area, and you don't really need too much of an area to take off, right? Could you imagine? Oh, have you seen that guy ever had a powered paraglider to work? Like, yeah, what the F? Who's that guy? Like, oh, that's just Flying 90. Oh, okay, I've done we call that parasailing here. I have done that before. I've done that in Mexico actually. That's a pretty interesting trip. Yeah, and it's crazy that you're like way up there and there's this little tiny boat is pulling you along. Yeah, okay, so there actually was a gyrocopter here and the guy recently crashed it really gnarly. Let me see if I can find the video. I think it might have been on Facebook. Well, just looking up plane stuff now, what a video that just popped up is space experts sue Katy Perry and Jeff Bezos over fake space trip. Have you guys seen that? Or what's your guys'? I mean, of course you've seen the fake. Mobile games I play? I used to play. Sir Kay, when you say the trading card game, do you mean where you actually uh, battle the cards together? I used to play Pokemon trading card game online, but then once they swapped it, they came out with this new version. It just ruined the game for me. Um, and so I don't really play it too much anymore. I used to be really good at the card game, even the actual physical card game. But now I honestly don't really play too many mobile games on my phone, to be honest. Hey, mad props, dude! It's been such a long time since I've seen you. Hopefully, all has been well. I met uh, I met Mad Props back in at a drone race in Vegas, back in 20. What was that? 2019, the beginning of 2019. Have you? When's the last time you've been flying, Mad Props? I haven't flown FPV in quite a while, and it's sad. But yeah, talking about like flying and stuff like that that isn't in like a real physical airplane. I'm kind of hard to get behind because I'm terrified of heights. Or it's not so much the heights that get me as the fear of falling. And so I've gone tandem parachuting once. Parachuting, skydiving, tandem skydiving. I've done that once before. And favorite animal, I gotta pick Jack Russell Terrier. Just a good old Jack Russell. Um, so to be up in the air with a backpack, that's your motor, you know, the prop and all that, and then just up there looking up at the, like, just thinking about that makes me um, that just kind of terrifies me. Look up Jack Russell Terrier. That's the kind of dogs I have. They're the best in my opinion. Oh, they're good dogs. Even Higgins, huh? That's my old man. Higgins is like 14. He's just the bestest. He just likes to sleep now. Last night, no, 2 nights ago, there was a baby possum in the backyard, and Charlie, the younger, he's getting close to 2 years old now, and the other dog, Rugby. Come here, sir. We were just talking about you. They like cornered the the Jack Russell. Or they cornered the possum. Oh, you were getting that possum. Come here. Boy. Yeah, show everyone your heart. What's on the other side? This guy has a heart in his hair. Come on, buddy. Oh, you smell so good. You smell so good, Charlie. I adopted him last year for my birthday. I got him right from the shelter. Yeah, say hey to everyone. Yeah, super soft ears. We've already done the 10 push-ups. And we did one more for the troops. We did 10 push-ups, 20 sit-ups. Yeah. Yeah, you missed it. You missed it, but it's all good. It is all good. You smell like you've been eating breakfast. Dogs really are God's gift to the world. Oh, Charlie. Am I a gift? Were you really thinking I was a gift when you had to clean up that sponge just a little bit ago? Yeah, my other dog, Higgins, his ears are permanently, like, pointed up. It's funny. Higgins, when I adopted him, he came from a, So, yeah, do you think your cat's a gift after it just destroyed your phone? Sorry, I just had to make a joke. Higgins is a, I don't know if Charlie's a purebred Jack Russell Terrier or not, because he's a little bit bigger than Higgins, but Higgins is a purebred Jack Russell, like, paper carrying AKC dog. But when I adopted him, like, he has his, like, full papers, like a dog breeding. He came from a breeder. So poor little guy, he just has a little nub for a tail because they docked it. And I think they must have done something to his ears too to make him stand up straight. But Higgins' story is he came from an old guy, an old man, and when the old man passed away, his ears aren't cropped, but they're just permanently stuck up straight. If that makes sense. But when the old man passed away, his kids just dropped his dog off at the shelter. Yeah, there we go. I think, yeah, they must have taped him up. And it's like, what the heck? How could you do that to your dad's dog? Why wouldn't you just adopt him? And Higgins has always been so super freaking chill. He does get in these moods where he's like obsessed with something, and he runs around the backyard, and he's like, before he's kind of like super chilled out, he would have his like nightly loop where he'd have to go inspect the fence. And it's like, just let the dogs be dogs, you know? I'm doing really great, Benicio. How about yourself? What's up with moms and not liking dogs too much? I mean, not all moms, but that does seem like a mom thing, right? Like, mom won't let me have a dog. We were stretching, but now we're just chilling. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting concept. Just like having a tiny member, you're less prone to infection. Your mom likes cats now. Interesting. Nice. I've never had a cat before. I'm not so that kind of makes me not a cat person, you know. So cats actually honestly terrify me. Oh, let's see what's the Discord is popping off right now. Davey's out there going for a run. Discord's popping off here. Ooh, sweet corn chips are super freaking good. Hers makes some good chips. So good. Yeah, if you guys are on the Discord, you're missing out on a lot more of the conversation. Well, gang, we have almost hit 2 hours here, and I really appreciate you hanging out. But I do need to finish editing my. Yeah, they're outdoor trained. We have a dog door here too, so we don't have to worry about them going to the bathroom inside the house. And they'll just scratch my door when they're ready to go outside, and then they're just they'll race down the stairs. What are you doing, sir? Oi. Yeah, we do. What kind of what videos are you editing, Gary? Did Daniela hit? Oh, just finished organizing her bath. I thought she was saying she just hit 30 or 50 subscribers, so she can go live. That would be cool. It'd be cool to get her 50 subscribers before she goes to the UK, so then she can be live streaming her her adventures. Oh, excuse me, over there. Oh, you edit Aaron's lives. Oh, word. Nice. I didn't know if you do that or if you just upload them as soon as she's done. You know, like my lives, I don't edit. I just set done and then just let them fire away. Yeah, Hungary's gonna have a UK meetup, right? That'd be pretty neat. There's a content creator from the UK that I watch from time. His name's Ben Brown. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him or not, but he goes also to South Africa a lot. Got some big old scratches going on there, buddy. What's up, man? Yeah. Oh, sir. What's going on? Do you need some love? Touch that butt. I need some breakfast too. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that tail wagging. Ugh. I'll just hide that butthole. Hide your butthole. Nom 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 nom. Well, gang, I gotta get to editing my video. This has been a great stream. It's been almost 2 hours. I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me. As always, namaste. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, but I'm assuming everyone that's watching already has already been a subscriber. It's been awesome. What a great stream. Good Saturday stream. I'll be finishing editing yesterday's video. I did a surprise engagement photo shoot and it went awesome. And yeah, other than that, have a fantastic weekend. Get outside, do something, enjoy the fresh air. We might try to do the same, but it is pretty nasty out and the sky is looking great. Good luck, Monster Gaming. Good luck to everyone. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm out of breath saying goodbye to everyone. Anyways, thank you so much. As always, do something every single day to make yourselves better than you yesterday. We'll go live tomorrow sometime. Check out everyone else that goes live. Andy does a great live. Davey does a great live. Yeah, get a bike, go for a run. Tell someone that you love them. Kiss them on the forehead, you know? I'm just rambling here now. But anyways, I appreciate you guys, and I'll